All right, these are the repairs that are rolling in at JoesGE right now. If you have Apple AirPods Max, Bose QC Ultra, any Garmin watch, a Fitbit, or a pair of Beats headphones, these are the issues we're seeing. We're gonna show you guys how we fix them and if they're worth fixing. Stay tuned to the video. All right, so the most common issue we're seeing with the AirPods Max is the headband jack, which is pretty silly. This $600 pair of headphones, a lot of the failures are being caused by the headband jack. The headband jack has a couple different issues that cause it to fail. The main thing you will see is your headphones not powering on or not going into Bluetooth mode. The wild part is this little ribbon connects into this part right here, which connects into your headphones. So it's pretty wild to think that this tiny little ribbon that your headband jack connects to is the cause of many failures right now. The part is not super expensive. It's pretty easy to install. And the wildest part is there's three little pins inside of there. And that's what's holding your headphones from working. Your $600 pair of headphones are being held up by this ribbon. So the most common issue we're having right now is the Fitbit Sense 2 with the back metal brackets that are falling off. These are my lovely brackets here. These actually were glued, cold press glued in, so that way they don't come out. But the lovely factory decided to use some adhesive here. So in the spot that gets the most amount of sweat, which is on your wrist, they decided to use tape and it falls off. So we do repair these. We also sell the parts, so you can do the same. So instead of you throwing it out, you can take a nylon spudger, take out all the adhesive here, take some cold press glue, put it on the inside, and then put the bracket on top. You want to make sure you don't cover up this little sensor, this little pin here, that way it still works. So you'd put a nice little bead, and once you fix this, best part about it, it's not going to happen again. The fact that they use tape is hilarious, and obviously it's set up to fail. It's planned obsolescence at its finest. And thankfully, it's a really easy repair. It's something that we're seeing right now, and it's something that's really easy for you to fix as well. The next most common issue we're seeing right now is Garmin buttons. Every button, every model, there are issues. And what you can see here is a board. On the board, you have your buttons. So these little buttons here that you're clicking on the side, the ones that fail the most often are this button here. In this case, this customer's device, this is a Phoenix 6. His middle button here is no longer working, so you can't feel the tactile button feel. So what happens is these buttons over time, they have a wear life and they'll fail. So a really common issue that we're fixing right now is these buttons, specifically Phoenix 5, Phoenix 6, Phoenix 7s, even some of the Phoenix 8s were having these types of issues. And the buttons are different for each model, but it is not a service that we offer, and we're seeing a huge amount of these coming in. The silliest part is this part is like 15 bucks and your $1,000 watch is no longer working. So if you want to get it fixed, you know where to find us. But another thing to be aware of, the buttons are failing on your Garmin watch. All right, we have the new phenomenon with the Bose QC Ultra headphones. So fun fact, the older gen or the first gen have a very thin piece of metal holding the hinge together. So this mechanism that swivels and folds, which is great because it swivels like the Sony and it folds like the Beats, has the best of both worlds, but also creates complexity and issues. So inside of this folding hinge is a piece of metal. The piece of metal, the first iteration, they made it about 0.9 millimeters, pretty small. And the new edition they made is 1.95 millimeters, so it's about twice as thick. And this new edition, what we decided to do is take all the hinges that we sell here. So for example, we have this hinge and we upgraded all the hinges to the second edition swivel. So this swivel here is the newer edition that's thicker, and it comes with a thicker piece of metal and a thicker plastic piece that holds it. So this piece right here is what's causing a ton of issues. Specifically on the right side, specifically we're seeing a lot of sandstone issues. Why? I don't know. I don't know why the world works the way it does, but specifically the right side, specifically the sandstone, it's happening very often. And so there's a couple things you could do. One, you can swap out the entire hinge. It does require soldering. It is more complicated. And you can also do just an upgrade on the hinge itself. So instead of replacing the metal piece, which sometimes the metal piece does fail, you can also just replace the metal stub here. So this is the hinge, and you can replace it with the new piece of metal that goes inside of it and the plastic. And the cool thing about this is the top part fits on any edition of the hinge. You just need to make sure that you get the whole kit to get it fixed. So if you are replacing this, this should be a permanent fix as far as we can tell at the moment. It definitely does a lot better than what we've seen with the thinner pieces of metal, but that silly little thing is causing a lot of issues, and it's something we're seeing really often right now. All right, so the next most common issue we're seeing is the Sony XM5 hinge swivels that are breaking. This is a common failure. As you guys can see, we have the hinges here, we sell them, we fix them. This is a very common failure due to the swiveling mechanism. These don't fold, and most headphones that fold will have a broken headband. These, on the other hand, have a broken swivel that breaks. And you can see these are super trashed. It looks like somebody decided to glue them first. That didn't hold on, of course. And now they're sent in for a repair. So if you have your Sony XM5s with broken hinge swivels, they're worth fixing. You can also fix them yourself with the parts and tools that we sell. Or you can also buy the part, install it yourself. We have videos for you to be able to do this repair. It's not super complicated. It doesn't require any soldering, which is the best part about Sony headphones, but it is an inherent flaw. They did fix some of these issues with the new Sony XM6 model that came out, but this is an issue we're seeing really often right now at a repair center. Oldie but a goldie, this is another issue that's still coming in every single day. So the Sony headphones swivel, the Beats headphones fold. When they fold, they create pressure and you get this broken headband. So you can see that this headband is snapped, and because it's snapped, it dangles around. It won't really fit on your head. You can see you got like a DJ vibe going. So real easy repair is to swap out the headband. This just held on by 4 T5 screws. We obviously sell the parts and tools and we offer the service, but it's a really easy fix that you can do yourself, and you can keep your headphones out of the landfill. And so this is our first edition of the What's Breaking series. As the year goes on and different things come in, we'll update you guys just so you guys can see what's breaking, what the solution is, and if we can fix it, or if we can offer you a part so you can fix it yourself.